you know that sound. It's the afternoon, and we are here live.
Yep.
So, yeah, it is 2 o'clock on the dot. And, well, it might not be on the dot. So, anyway, it's close enough.
Close enough.
So, yeah, it is Wednesday. It's hump day, people. And what's going on in the news? Well, Murder Nova has got the Blue Pro mod, so he is getting it ready for the winter. No, it's not.
He races it in a week or so, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting it ready for that. So yeah. Whatever that thing they're calling it is at the Blue Pro mod is at his shop, and they got the motor out of it doing something with it. So I don't know.
Favorite color car, blue.
Yeah, his favorite color. Yeah, everything. That's such an inside joke. It's unreal. But one day maybe we'll let you listeners in on that. But his favorite color, blue. So,
the Moron Nation people know, but they're the only ones that know, really.
Yeah. Well, I thought Sean was surprised because he reached in his pocket like he was going to give me a refund. I bought a membership.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt out of respect, we don't buy very many memberships to stuff with Steinlein because we get the inside word before it even happens. But yeah, we were at PRI and I showed that to him and he was like, no shit. And he reached in his pocket and he pulled out some money and I go, what are you doing? And he goes, well, I was going to reimburse you. How many months have you been on there? And I'm like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? He was like, I wish there was a way that we could give certain people access, but apparently Insky does the same thing. And he's such a nice guy, he gives Insky back the money, you know? Fuck no, dude, it's only like $3 a month or $5 or some shit, you know? And then Phantom's like, well, I can email you over the video before we release it. And I'm like, man, that's actually a really good fucking idea.
Mm-hmm.
You know, send that bitch to me. So, but yeah, they're putting out some good content. Finnegan's they took that SEMA truck to the drag strip.
I saw that.
Yep.
They were complaining about how slow it was.
Then they were complaining about how slow it is. Well, dude, you're on 22 or 20-inch fucking hard tires. I mean, you think it's real. And it's like 27 degrees.
Yeah.
So
they're not going to get traction no matter what they do.
No. That's a nice truck, though.
Oh, it's a gorgeous truck. I drive it. I daily it.
The only thing about it is, if it was me, I would have put a billet grill in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing. I don't know why he didn't do that, you know. Open me up a cold beverage here. Oh, yeah. Time to get
I wouldn't have minded winning Aiden's truck either.
Yeah, they're getting ready to announce who won that.
Mm-hmm.
Phantom asked me if we've been talking about it and telling people to go over there, but he asked me if I put in my thing to win the truck, and I said no. And he said, oh. And so I wonder if a staff member here at Steinlein may have won it.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool, but I'm not saying we did. I'm just saying he asked me that, and I said, no, I didn't, but we've been telling everybody to do it.
Right.
So.
Well, I know I wasn't notified, so it wasn't me.
Excuse me. Yeah, it wasn't us. But there's plenty of people that work for this company that could have.
Oh, yeah.
So I wonder if their email was, you Steinlein or something.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. It'd be cool if somebody from the company won it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. But no, it wasn't me.
Because I'm taking it to lunch. I mean...
Yeah. Yeah, after they get done building it.
Yeah.
You know, so we've got some giveaways.
It's about done, I think, now, isn't it?
I think so. They're pretty close.
About ready to deliver it, yeah.
Yeah, because they said, Phantom told me that they're going to announce the winner towards the end of the month. So that tells me they're still finishing it up.
Mm-hmm.
But Monkey had the cab and everything back on it about 2 weeks ago, I believe. So.
I saw they painted Sean's brother Chevelle.
Yes.
That looks good, that gunmetal gray.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they got some cool shit they got going on over there. So, yeah, if the MPK thing don't work out, at least they got something to fall back onto. But as I made the announcement yesterday, they will be going back filming for Street Outlaws. Here, when the weather breaks, they will be on the TNT network.
Good.
So, that is the word of where Street Outlaws is going. I don't know anything except they're going to do some list racing.
Somebody needs to bring back the OG style.
Yeah.
That was the best. I liked the no prep, but I really like the OG stuff like we used to do in the day, like we still do sometimes.
Well, I know Street Brawlers is affiliated with us, and they are talking about permitting some roads and doing small tire stuff.
That'd be fun.
So
I'd take a Ranger up for that.
Yeah, so that's something that's going to be coming up here soon. And from my understanding, their new platform, you can bet on the races.
Ah, nice.
So you can watch their live stream. You can bet right there. But I did get to see some of the beta tested stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that was pretty cool. I got a part of that. So, we're going to see. That's been a long time. They were working on that before COVID. And I think COVID fucked everything up.
Isn't, oh, damn it. Joe Zoper involved in that?
Who?
Joe Zoper?
No.
He's the one that did that, build your race car and bring him, I don't remember what it was called. They had the big one down in St. Louis a year or two ago.
Yeah. No, he's not involved with Street Brawlers. Yeah. But yeah, be on the lookout. Street Brawlers, Street Brawlers was out before, Street Outlaws.
Yeah.
So they did a lot of events and stuff, but then that was shut down. It wasn't like it was a bad thing. It was somebody affiliated with the company went on vacation and never come back, and they moved on to other stuff.
Right. Yeah, that.
So yeah. And in other news, yeah. I'm still laughing about the other day, fucking YouTuber with fucking 200 views on a video. How are you gonna have
his garage channel's doing so good?
Yeah, man, it's banking. It's time to go do live events. Hire a bunch of retards on welfare and have a model car contest. I guess there's probably gonna be more model cars than there will be actual cars at your event.
That's all they can afford to build are the model cars.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I do model cars too, but
hey, so do I. But no, it's just
it's a long winter, man.
Man, it's interesting in this industry. I've been in this industry since the 90s, and I've seen some interesting shit.
Oh yeah.
And all of a sudden, there's always that guy that's got a promo video, and I'm going to be the next big fucking thing on Motor Trend, and blah. I bet this individual's heart just shattered when Motor Trend filed bankruptcy.
Probably.
And then right after that, they made a post that their show is going to be on Roku. Buddy, it's not hard to get your own channel on Roku.
Mm-mm.
Shit, I don't know, man. It's one of those things, listeners. Everybody's seen it. There's always this wannabe show promoter and big time wannabe star, and me.
Doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground.
Yeah, and the thing is, man, people, I don't claim to be anything, okay? I was only good at a few things in my life, flirting with hot girls and building cool cars, and, I'm going to stick to that. But, man, there's so many of these people in the industry, and it's just like, it's like people go to SEMA or they go to PRI or one of the trade shows, and there's always them fuckers with a dozen pictures of their car. Craig Lieberman, you are one of them, okay? So fuck you. All this shit with Fast and the Furious and all that shit, dude, you're a punk fucking kid with a nice car that And now you got a YouTube channel that, you know, I don't give a fuck if you like me or not like me. I'll call your ass out on this fucking station. But, you know, he's always making up stories and doing giveaways. And, yeah, because your ex-wife fucking divorced you and took all your shit. So, there you go. Hope you're listening. There's your 15 minutes of fucking fame. But don't get me wrong. Some of his content is pretty knowledgeable. But he's a prime example. Going to the trade show and going to Billet Specialties and here's all the stuff with my car and give me free wheels.
Oh, God.
Now, I'm going to tell you what, people. I've got a lot of sponsors and I've worked with a lot of companies over the years. And you can ask any of these companies, I paid for this shit. Now, when they decided to give me free shit, I put that shit to use.
Right.
But if you go to a trade show expecting to walk out there with $1 million of free product,
yeah, that's bullshit.
You're in the wrong industry.
You go there for your hookups for the products. You don't go there for the free shit.
Yeah, you need to go there and talk to the fucking people that's making the shit so you can sell the shit. That's how a trade show works. Not for you to put it into your piece of shit fucking Saturn.
Well, you know, and there's a lot of people that race that go up there. And they're making the connections. They're putting a face to a name for people they order from online, things like that, you know?
Exactly.
That way when they call, hey, Todd, how's it going? You know, they know who they're talking to. And
well, I just think it's crazy. Like, people like Craig Lingerman, you know, don't get me wrong, man. He does tell some good stories. But in the same sense, okay? You were a fucking groupie running around trying to get free shit and use Fast and Furious franchise to your benefit, okay?
Yeah, you're no Cletus.
Yeah. At least, you know, the thing with Cletus is he's out there doing this shit.
And Cletus came up honest with it. He started out filming for 1320 and all them guys.
Yeah.
You know, he was a baby, you know?
Yeah.
And he got himself some notoriety, I guess you want to say it.
Yeah, if you can say that word.
You can get it out, yeah. It's, you know, I'm still reeling from yesterday being sick.
Yeah, but, you know, even like Whistling Diesel, okay? You know, a lot of people don't like Cody, but you know what? He goes out there.
He doesn't care because...
Yeah, he's made so much fucking money, he don't care at this point. But he's out there doing it.
Yeah, and like you said that one time, a lot of people hate me for what I do, but he's like, those same people tune in to see what I'm going to do next week.
Oh, yeah.
And bump my ratings. So he's like, as long as they're watching, I don't care if they like me or hate me, because they're still watching. They're still paying me to do it, whether they like me or not.
It's just like this Jake Paul, fucking Mike Tyson shit and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we all know that shit was staged. The Mafia made a fuck ton of money on it, okay? Let's just be honest, because they all betted on him. And everybody was stupid enough to bet on Tyson, which I'm one of those people. Tyson would have ripped him a new ass.
If Tyson would have fought right, he would have ripped his ass.
So, it's going to be one of those things that Tyson took a bailout. And he made a
Tyson was broke.
Yep, Tyson was broke and he made a fuck ton of money. So, you know, you can watch the videos, all this shit. It's just, it's stupid. And especially a truck that I was affiliated with Crew Cut, and then say Gas Monkey built it.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, Richard even come out and said, we didn't own the truck that long. We just detailed it, got it running, and sold it.
Yeah, they changed the interior on it, did a little touch-up on it, and I think they changed the motor in it, and then sold it, you know?
Yeah. So
they basically just updated it. That's all they did.
Yeah, so, I mean, the thing is, it's so fucked up. What's fucked up is you had Heavy D on there, and you put a bunch of fake tattoos all over his arm to make him look like a badass.
I didn't see that. I didn't notice that part.
Oh, yeah. Look at when he's driving a Crew Cut. He's got all these tattoos on his arm. That man ain't got tattoos.
No.
You know, it's like, man, how big of a fight? The only fucking real fight in that whole show was the two girls and the previous boxers.
Yes, the two girls fought like a son of a bitch. And I think the one should have won.
Yeah.
The one that got her eye cut, I think she should have won.
I don't know, man.
Her ass off.
I don't know. You know, everyone's got their own opinion. I think that girl, they kept saying that she headbutted her, but if you look at it, the girl that cut her eye was banging into her. Now, here's the thing. This is my thing that I've told everybody. Their reach is different than a guy.
Right.
So the girls are going to get tied up closer, but this girl has had this issue before with other fighters, and they're saying that she intentionally does it. What, she intentionally pulls her hand back to guard her face, and the other girl bumps her head?
Yeah.
So it's kind of a moot point, but irregardless, however it went down, they're going to fight again.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and this will be the third fight, because they've already fought once before. So
yeah, I'd like to see this third fight.
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's pretty good. I was talking to somebody the other day about live streaming and about the Tyson fight and all that and how it crashed the servers. Well, here's the thing. Text messaging screwed that up. And I'm going to tell you how text messaging screwed it up, okay? When everybody's texting somebody and they're like, hey, are they on? Are they on? Are they on? And they're like, oh, yeah, they're coming on. And then 50 billion people try to join at once. Yeah, it's going to crash the server.
All at the same time,
Yeah. So text messaging is what kind of screwed that up, you know, in general. So so it just is what it is. It's not the end of the world. Everybody got to see the fight. And it was a test for them to see if they can start streaming baseball and football and everything else. So
I never got to see the good fight, the main fight.
Yeah.
Because by the time I could watch it again after it all crashed, I had already heard the results and didn't need to watch it.
Oh, I heard my neighbors fucking bitching about it. They were screaming because it locked up on me, and then I could pretty quick figure out who won because people were on their balconies fucking screaming. And so yeah, I mean it is what it is, you know. I mean,
and you know that whole thing leading up to that fight, I think the whole thing up to the last day before the fight, it was real for Tyson. But I think they approached him on that last day when they did weigh in, and I think that's when they told him, "We're going to give you this."
Well, there was a lot of stuff
because all of a sudden his mood changed that day.
Yeah, and I noticed that, and
everything changed.
There was also he wasn't allowed to throw that uppercut.
Right.
That was in his contract, and it's like, you know, it's just fucking stupid, you know.
It's because they didn't knock Jake out with that uppercut.
You know, speaking of uppercut. Oh man, maybe I shouldn't mention this. Fuck it. There's some fucking show promoters running around and they're trying to get more attention to come to their bullshit show. So they're like, we're gonna bring in some UFC fighting. That's been done, guys. So
it's been played out.
It's been played out. But if you want some advice from the master, you want to come to the doctor, because we know you're listening to us. So
they have to. That way they can figure out what they're doing.
Yeah, figure out what they're doing. So if you're wanting to know what we're going to do at Styling After Dark, well, how about you get you an octagon, you get your licensing and your insurance, and you have a local tough guy competition, and the local fucking tough guys beat the fuck out of each other. So why don't you do that? Because then you don't need no UFC and licensing and all that. No. But you have to have a licensing in the wrestling industry. So figure out how you're going to get that one.
Well, and anybody that they can afford to get, it's going to be some washed up has-been anyway.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not going to be a good fight.
Yeah, well.
It's going to be somebody that was the name 20 years ago, you know.
I think their biggest issue, they need to figure out how to do social media before they put on a show.
You know, if they even end up having a show, you know. Well, we're still waiting to be seen.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of people out there, and like I said, man, there's a lot of these bullshit show promoters, and, you know, they're trying to be fucking on top, and it's just like, seriously?
Oh, if they make it more than 2 or 3 shows, then I'll call them a promoter. But, you know,
well, they're hell of a not a
flop and then
they're hell of a not a fucking garage reality show. And on that note, guys, we're gonna get back into the music. You're listening to Dragon in the Afternoon, only on the Styling Radio Network, digital. So, yeah, we'll be right back, guys, right after these words.